An investigation continues into a couple found dead Sunday morning inside their Odenton home.
ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager has more on this apparent shooting. Jeff.
Well, Jamie, both of the victims died from gunshot wounds, and police say it was a targeted incident, which has done little to ease the fears of neighbors in this well-to-do community. As police converged on the house in the 2000 block of Brigadier Boulevard in Odenton, word spread of the double fatal shooting that claimed the lives of 55-year-old Charles James Edward Jackson and his wife Veronique, who was 47. Jonathan Kennard grew up across the street from the Jackson family and learned of the couple's fate when a police officer knocked at his door.
Double homicide, or two people are dead in the house or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's heavy. Like, I was like, that's pretty wild. And I'm like, everybody in the neighborhood, that is the least likely. Like, I would expect anybody else.
Police say the couple's 26-year-old son called 911 after discovering the bodies early Sunday morning.
When our officers and first responders arrived, we located those two individuals. They were deceased.
But investigators are sharing few details, short of saying there appears to be nothing random about the shootings.
Preliminarily, it appears that there was some type of an incident that happened inside the house, which leads us to believe that we don't think at this point that there's any type of threat to the community.
Neighbors say police did tow the son's car from the scene, but there's been no indication that he is a suspect.
See him out here helping his dad, you know, cutting grass, typical stuff, and it was never any malice. They never caused any problems. The son never raised any problems. He was always like just on the ball with this stuff, you know, hi, bye, thank you, yes, sir, no, sir.
We're told investigators are awaiting the results of autopsies and haven't ruled out a murder-suicide. But for now, neighbors like Sander Moore are left wondering exactly what happened.
I'm going to be looking, trying to figure out what happened. Who's next? You know, if we identify that they did not take their own life, then we can understand that. But if this something happened where someone came in and committed this tragedy, it's going to be very difficult for everyone in this neighborhood.
For now, police are calling these suspicious deaths. And if you have any information which could help them in this case, you're asked to call the Anne Arundel County Homicide Unit. That number, 410-222-4731.